Good day. It's past midnight on August 16, 2025, here in Moscow, while in Anchorage, Alaska, the US President, Mr. Donald Trump, and Russian President, Mr. Vladimir Putin, are wrapping up a historic summit at Joint Base Elmendorf, Richardson, to end Russia's war in Ukraine. The Alaska summit is fraught with irony and vivid optics. Let's try and predict its outcome, an outcome which is grounded in facts. The summit opened yesterday with a telling scene. Mr. Putin marched down the red carpet with purpose and confidence, while Mr. Trump, he descended from the aircraft with an unsteady gait, and then he was swaying left to right and back on the red carpet, signaling uncertainty. Reports describe a pursuing peace backdrop, a handshake, and aides like Secretary of State Marco Rubio in talks. Ukrainian President Mr. Volodymyr Zelensky's absence is glaring, raising fears that Ukraine's interest may be sidelined. Mr. Trump, pushing his campaign to promise end of war in 24 hours, seeks a ceasefire, while Mr. Putin, he aims to lock in territorial gains. Now here's the irony. The International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for Mr. Putin in March 2023 for war crimes, and specifically deporting Ukrainian children. The US, a non-ICC member like Russia and India, isn't bound to arrest him. Yet, posting Putin looks hypocritical when US sanctions India for engaging with Mr. Putin. The US is red carpet for an ICC indicted leader while punishing India, also a non-ICC state, for similar diplomacy exposes a double standard, eroding its rule-based order claims, especially after sanctions the ICC itself in February 2025. Now let us talk about what is the likely outcome of this pursuing peace talks in Alaska. Well, in my opinion, Mr. Trump, a deal maker chasing a Nobel Peace Prize, wants a headline-grabbing win. He wants a win in pursuit of is a step towards a Nobel Peace Prize. As far as the interest of the Ukraine goes, I don't believe, and I fail to believe, and I refuse to believe that Ukraine's interest is the first thing on Mr. Trump's mind. Mr. Putin, strained by sanctions, he needs a face-saving exit. Now with Ukraine absent in the talks, I predict a 70% chance of a ceasefire framework announced tonight, possibly via a late press conference. This could freeze the conflict with Russia keeping parts of Donbass and Crimea, which it already took in 2014, plus US assurances against Ukrainian NATO membership. Ukraine might get economic aid to soften the blow, but I'm sure 20 to 30% of its territory could remain under the Russian control or in a grey zone, favoring Moscow. My prediction, it draws from Mr. Trump's love of splashy deals seen in North Korea summits and Mr. Putin's history of securing frozen conflicts. Ukraine's exclusion, it tilts the deal towards Russia, but NATO and Kyiv's backlash could force a follow-up summit with Mr. Zelensky to legitimize it. And all Mr. Trump would secure is some tweets or some posts on Trump's social. I struck the deal. I called the ceasefire. If details like Crimea's status stall talks, we might see only a vague intent statement. The US-India irony looms large. Sanctioning India for Russia ties while hosting Mr. Putin risks pushing India towards Moscow and Beijing, complicating US Indo-Pacific strategy. As the summit closes, watch Mr. Trump's press conference and Mr. Putin's demeanor for clues. A ceasefire outline seems likely, but at Ukraine's expense. And I believe Ukraine is on sale today. But the only question is, will Mr. Putin buy it? Thank you, and God bless the outcome of Mr. Putin and Mr. Trump's talks, which I believe and which I hope will end as a win-win for the world peace. Even though I would personally never trust Mr. Trump to take care of Ukraine interests. And I'm sure even Ukraine should do so at its peril. Bye-bye and good luck.